That doesn't look very good. Well, dang. Good morning, good morning. Something just fell and I have no idea what it was. And I'm realizing it doesn't show that well, but that's the neon crazy train. Gina, good morning, sweetheart. That's the crazy train. And over here is the new stitch marker hanger that I finished. I'm working on my second cup of coffee. Had a doctor's appointment this morning, so I couldn't have coffee before because I had to have lab work done. Sucked down the first cup of coffee real quick. I'm working on my second cup. Good morning, Manuela, dear. How are you today, sweetheart? I'm doing good. Doctor's appointment went a little better than sorry. Doctor's appointment went a little better than I thought it was going to. My weight isn't up as high as I thought it was going to be. I'm now waiting for my lab results. In case any of you missed it yesterday, posted that picture of Miss Mila. She doesn't like the camera, for one, but that just screamed, Mama, I don't want to be up this early. That's all I could think of. But that's my pretty Mila. And walked out this morning to these growing in my wash tub. Go figure now. Last year I planted seeds of a nice variety of flowers. Not a one of them came up. This year I got black-eyed Susans. Well, good morning, Brandon. Nice to have you here. And you'll be sitting at the loom. I can't wait to see what how that fabric turns out. Candy, good morning, sweetheart. Taking a little bit of a break from my market bag or my weekender bags, and am working on a top. I was given a pattern for it. Well, I have gone totally rogue on it. This is the front panel. It started, the pattern called for single crochet. So from here down to here is all single crochet. It was taking forever. This is 2 days. This took 2 days to make. So now I'm working on the back panel, and I'm doing the back panel all half double crochet. Thank you, Manuela. I think it's going to be gorgeous. I am making this with Premier's Bamboo Fair, which is a bamboo cotton blend. The colorway, the green is called moss, and the tannish is called hazelnut. I haven't made a lot of wearables, Manuela, so it's an adventure for me. Test here to see if Nightbot is on duty. And he is. Okay, if anybody wants to drop their channel, just type the word wrench. I love the look of that pineapple cardigan that you posted up today, Manuela. That is gorgeous. Well, good morning, sweet Tracy. How are you doing today, dear? And how are those twins? Sounds like you're busy, busy, Panda. Tambi. Yeah, Manuela, the pineapple stitch is one I frequent refer to as my bleep stitch. I'm not a fan of making pineapples. Tracy, this first blanket is coming along fantastic. It's very pretty, Tracy. Well, knock on wood that my insurance issue is in the works of being fixed. I had no copay for my doctor's appointment this morning, which I was glad of, and they did labs. The doctor did check my foot where I had those blisters, and he wants to see me back in about a week. He's real pleased with how they're healing. He wanted me to go to wound care, but I don't have the gas to do that, and I can't afford another doctor appointment. And I'm taking care of it the way wound care taught me to take care of my foot when I have blisters like that. So Tambi, once I get this top done, I'm going to cut it. I'm going to get into some of that cotton that you gifted me with. Did everybody see the patriotic weekender bag that I finished that my bestie claimed? I pictured it with one of the market bags, so the size comparison was obvious. Camera didn't do a very good job on the color. The red and white looked fine, but I had someone thought that the blue was a purple, so, but it is red, white, and blue. Bestie said she had no clue what she would use it for, but she fell in love with it. And Sandy just sent me. Sandy is, yeah, go figure. I can't remember what her name on here is. She doesn't have a channel. But she sent me the picture of the project she's working on, which is a joined squares that she's working up from Fiber Spider. All right. That's one timer I've got to disable. So I can figure out how to make that one work. But those colors are gorgeous. There, Sandy. I was just showing you off. This light blurb above me here is my Neon Crazy Train that Amber gifted me last year for my birthday. Tina! Well, I know you said you'd be late. Better late than never. Ha ha ha. How are you doing today, Tina? I bragged on you and Jolene at Shannon's Live the other evening. Tuna and the Pit Bull, my moderators extraordinaire. What you working on, Tina? Want to see my flower bed, Tina? It's a wash tub. I planted seeds in it last year and not a one of them came up. This year I got wild black-eyed Susan showing up. And I did hang up, put stitch markers I had on the new stitch marker holder. Got it hung. I'm not real happy with it. I might do something different than the embroidery hoop. What's that, Sandy? I knew you were considering a dragonfly. I know you probably showed me a picture of your idea already, Sandy, but I'm in brain fog this morning. I can't pull it down, Tina. Sorry. I'd end up on my keister for sure trying to pull it down. Oh, okay. Black Eyed Susan. I am so jonesing to get some new ink, but it's going to be a while before I can consider that. See, for me, the duck is showing up here in the upper corner with the stitch marker holder here and the neon crazy train blur. Yeah. Are you getting a break from the smoke finally, Tina? Good. I'm glad. I know the photographer friend of mine in Vermont who does a lot of sunset pictures. She got some gorgeous photos of sunsets from that smoke. Oh, sorry to hear that, Tandy. Oh, good one, Tina. Sandy, I mean. Sandy just sent me a picture of what that looks like. Looks like the duck head sitting on the edge of the embroidery hoop. You have the fires, Tina, and we have the tornadoes. That's right, Tina. You're not seeing anything. You're not having hallucinations. I got the front panel of a top that I'm making. It's not designed as a tank top, but I've totally gone rogue on the pattern. Basically, I'm not doing the pattern anymore. This is the finished front panel. That was a lot of single crochets. I reached a point where I switched it to half doubles, but that's the front panel. And now I'm working on the back panel. Yeah, those single crochets, that was a lot. Even though now that front panel, that only took me 2 days. So I was real pleased how fast that worked up. But it was a pattern that Kimberly Otterson had given me. And I fell in love with the one that she did. Let me see if I can pull up the link for the short. That's the link for the short video that she did. Yes, Tina, she does make a lot of wearables, as does Manuela. I'm relatively new to the wearables creation. As y'all know, I've been on a market bag kick lately, so. And I actually sold my first bag. Thank you, Tina. Manuela, Tina, you ought to see the pineapple cardigan that Manuela posted this morning. It is gorgeous. Not anything I'm going to attempt. Y'all know me and that bleep pineapple stitch. That was the completed project. It's gorgeous. And the woman that ordered it loves it. But I cursed making that. If I had used a different fiber, I wasn't real happy with the fiber I used. I think it was the True Boo cotton. That stuff just splits so bad. Yes, Manuela, that shawl became the bleep shawl, pineapple shawl. I don't remember what hook size I used on it, Tina. Had I been smart, I mean, I got the fiber at Joann's. And had I been smart, I would have gone with the Lucky Brand bamboo. Yes, I did tune Tambi. Hang on, let me find the picture of that. That was the Skulls tablecloth that I made. Once I get the table stuff, the junk cleared off the table, I'll get it put back on. Sandy, that's the one that I made using Fiber Spiders tutorial. It was a skull blanket. And it's got the 4 skulls. I did just the center skulls. You hadn't seen that one before, Tina? I thought you had. Actually, Tina, she did her top in double crochet. That could be Sandy. Yeah, I started out going by the pattern on that, Tina, and I'd still be working on that front panel if I had done single crochets on all of that. I mean, that was only 2 days, so I don't feel that I did too bad on it. Uh-oh, you looking at an overcast day there, Tina? Yeah, Tina, I don't need peekaboos happening because I really don't want to have to wear a tank top under this one. Now the back panel I'm working all in the half double crochets. I did do the top of it the same way the pattern called for. I love the open blocks. Coffee. The only thing I'm not looking forward to is I'm not looking forward to sewing the side seams on this thing. And I think what I'm going to do is not really a tank top strap, but I think I might do a wide strap to come up over the shoulders. This is supposed to be where the top comes up to. I've never done a mattress seam, Tina. And I was thinking of doing just a slip stitch, but I'm just afraid that it won't hold sturdy enough. Yeah, the back panel will come all the way up to the top and the back. The front panel is going to come across about here. And in case anybody needs their Mila fix, seeing as she won't get up for the camera. I shared that one yesterday. She wasn't very happy with how early I'd been getting up lately. Really don't want these 3 and 4 a.m.s starting again like I had last year. It was after 7 when I got up this morning, and my appointment was for 8:30, so I got up and got dressed, and I have gotten very firm with myself, Tina, that I'm not going to have a bunch of whips. I've been looking through some of the stuff that I had, and I've been frogging most of what I had started. Reclaim that yarn. But I've put my foot down that I'll work something start to finish. And that's why I like the market bags. They're such easy and quick projects to work up. I've got a tote full, practically full of nothing but the market bags. I know that feeling, Sandy. Especially when I'm counting stitches. I cannot be in a video while I'm counting stitches. And yes, Tina, I looked at those squares again this morning, yesterday. I need to dig them out and lay them out again. I will get that. I will get that throw done one of these days. Figure y'all are pretty disappointed with me that I haven't gotten it done yet. Considering everybody that was so sweet to send me squares for it. Need to think about getting myself something to eat soon. Debating if I want another tomato sandwich or not. I don't really want, it sounds good, Candy, but I really don't want something hot. And actually, I might just cut up some tomato and cucumber and a little bit of mayonnaise. Once I get this top done, or when I need to take a break from this, I will do a little more work on that baby blanket. You can have them, Tina. Not a big one for dates. Either the edible one or the socializing kind. I don't like prunes either. Whoops. It's here. It fell down off the back of it here. Yeah, there we go. I have been single since 2007 and I couldn't be happier. Does that count as cardio, Tina? I am a firm believer that there is someone out there for everybody, but I'm just not looking. I was afraid that with the single crochets I was on this top, I was afraid I was going to run out of the yarn, but I actually think I probably have enough to make a second one. I've been through 3 marriages and I am content to not go through a 4th. Exactly, Sandy. And you will, dear. Yep, Tina, 3. And after the 3rd one, that's why I got the tattoo that says never again. Hmm. Nope, it was not a charm. The first one, we were too young. He's the father of both my kids. Second was an abusive alcoholic. The one good thing, I'm also an alcoholic, but the good thing with the second hubby was because of him, I stopped drinking. The third one, who is lovingly called Mr. Unfaithful, had a 2-year affair the last 2 years of our marriage. So, Tina, if you ever hear me mention Mr. U in a post on Facebook, you know why. My 3 grandsons aren't quite there yet, Candy. It's going to come fast enough, I'm sure. I know it's only Friday Eve, but anyone got any exciting plans for the coming weekend? Oh, that's sweet, Tamby. Oh my goodness, Tina. You want to come wash the outside of the windows in my camper? You could come say hi to Mila in person. Yes, I said your name, goofball. Now, hang on a second. We'll see if you can get you up to say hi. Come here. Come on. Whoops. What crochet hook is that? Okay, where did I have a 4.5 crochet hook? Come here. Come on. What? Want to come up? Come on. Come say hi. Ugh. All right, you're doing that on purpose. Yes, you are. You're doing that on purpose. Come here. Yeah. Say hi. Say hi. Right here. Silly girl. Silly girl. Everybody's saying hi, Mila. Okay. Ah, there. Oh, wait a minute. I bet I know what that 4.5 was from. Yep, that's from the baby blanket. Well, folks, we've hit the hour mark. I'm going to go ahead and get something to eat. Yes, Tina. You too. Hugs and smooches, everybody. Mama loves you. Have a great afternoon. Poof. In 3, 2, 1.